Hi all, welcome to my channel again. So today we are going to discuss about the topic setting up a Jenkins agent in Master Part 2. So in the previous session we have installed, we have spinned up two EC2 servers. One is for Jenkins agent and the other is for Jenkins slave. And in this session we are going to discuss about how we set up a Jenkins agent in Master using these two tasks which I am going to discuss now in this session, which is one is for creating an agent by setting up a node on Jenkins. Okay, in this task one we set up a node on Jenkins to create an agent, and the other is we configure a new agent to a pipeline to run on the same agent. Like if there are, let's say, 5 agents, we want to run the job which we are creating on only one node. Then for that purpose the task 2 is used. So please watch until the end, and if you want to check out this blog you can check that from this link which I will be keeping in the description box. So let's start. So task 1 is creating an agent by setting up a node on Jenkins. So first log into the agent server. So as in the previous session, we have installed two EC2 servers. One is for Jenkins agent and the other is for Jenkins master. Log into the Jenkins agent from those servers and then generate the SSH key by running this command. Then it will generate the SSH key. Okay, so copy this key and paste it somewhere on the notepad. Then take the SSH key from the ID rsa.pub file and paste it into the authorizer keys folder of the master server. So in this folder we need to paste the key in this authorizer keys folder. We need to paste the key. Then navigate to the master server Jenkins page and click on the manage Jenkins and then manage nodes and cloud. So after clicking here, click on the new node to edit the configuration. So here new node option will come. These are used for various purposes. For example, manage credentials is used for setting up our credentials inside it and using that credentials in our pipelines with a specific username. For that purpose, managed credentials is being used. Not only for credentials, like we can set up SSH key or any username passwords like that. And the plugins you already know. So for different purposes we have these, but here we are using the manage nodes or clouds. In this session we are going to configure a node. So click on new node, then provide the configuration details as shown like this. So in the launch method section, host name should be the agent public IP. So the Jenkins slave which we have pinned up in AWS EC2. So that public IP should be the host name for this agent, and the credentials should be the key generated in the agent server as mentioned in the above step. So here credentials we are using the drop down. So what we have done is we have taken the key that is generated in the agent server and saved it in the manage credentials using the SSH username with private key. So here if you see, here manage credentials is there. If you click on this, then you will get a page like this where you need to select the new credentials. So under that we have the SSH username with private key where we are giving storing our key here and calling that from here. So we have saved that with the username Ubuntu, which we are going to call from here, and then we will click on save. So after clicking on save, verify its status under the notes section. So under the notes section, if you see agent successfully connected and online. So the agent state should be online in order to execute any jobs on that agent. So once agent is successfully configured, so our task 1 will get completed, which is to create an agent by setting up a node on Jenkins. We have now the node is created on the Jenkins as an agent. Now the second step is to execute our jobs on the specific agent. In order to do that, while you are creating, let's configure the node to app to a new agent. So let's navigate to the to-do project and select configure, provide agent name as shown below. If you have any other jobs also, you can just select that and go to the configure section. If you click on the configure section, then you will get a preview like this, where in the general session you just need to select restrict where this project can be run. So under that you can mention the agent which you have created above, so that whenever this job gets run, it should get executed on only that node. So after giving this, click on save and click on build now. Then you can see in the console output it is getting executed on the agent which we have created. Okay, so that's all about the task 2. And again, after executing that, you can go and check on the URL. You will get the output. So now we have seen the application of the master slave configuration. Okay, so that's all for today. So in this session, what we have learned is we have created an agent by setting up a node inside the Jenkins. Again, we have created, again, not we have created, we have just used the existing job to run on the specific node inside the Jenkins. So those are the two tasks which we have discussed in this session, and that's all for today. And if you want to go and watch this blog, because this might be blurry for some of you, if you want to get a like, if you want to go and check this blog, you can check that from this link which I will be keeping in the description box. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Until then.